show because, well, Melissa doesn't care about spoilers, but I kind of do. So it's going to be very minimal. No, don't stick your tongue out at me. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to Nerd Chat Central for March 6th, 2015. It's great to be back, especially considering the week I have had. Tonight, of course, we have... Okay, yes, I'm going to want some background knowledge of that. So we have Eve, as always. Say hi, Eve.
Hi.
And we also have Melissa, the dolphin poet, back with us.
Oh,
hi, everyone.
Okay, so I posted on the Nerd Chat Central group a notice that tonight is not going to be a regular post show for King of the Nerds. Unfortunately, I was unable to watch it, as was Alice, whose whereabouts we will explain very shortly. And actually, Melissa hasn't watched it either, so basically 2/3 of the panel didn't watch the show. Eve's the only good person here right now.
I don't know if I've ever been described as that.
Well, in the context of being prepared. So instead, what we're going to be doing is discussing our memories and any notable stories from our favorite tabletop games and video games. But before we get into that, I have 2 questions for Eve. Without giving any spoilers, was the theme of this week tabletops and video games?
Yes.
Yes! I got it right.
With a little bit of other stuff.
Okay. Oh, we don't need
other stuff.
But it was okay, because I did watch Xander's kind of little behind the scenes, and it did look like some kind of Pokemon reference in the Nerd Off, so I did figure.
Yes.
And there had to be a gaming challenge at some point. They've always had it. I just didn't think they'd wait until it got down to the individual game.
I'm giving one-word answers. 20 questions. Yes.
Okay. All right, that's fine. And then my second question, pertaining to the picture you held up, those are the pressed nerds. Is that correct?
Yes, this is the Flat, Curtis, and Bobby.
Okay, can you explain that a little bit? Because I've seen this from Mandy and Kayla, and I just do not comprehend.
Okay, well, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to print them out and color them however you want, and you're supposed to take them on your little nerdy adventures, and like game nights, if you go to any cons, you're LARPing, you know, going to anything nerdy, and you're supposed to take pictures with them at the things or whatever, and then you post them on social media with the hashtag NerdsRule. And I don't think it had any other one. You do and tag King of the Nerds and whatever. So I guess technically here, make sure you put the hashtag press nerds and NerdsRule and tag them, and that will be they're on our nerdy adventures. There we go. See, they're hiding out in the background.
Is there like an actual PDF where you print those off at?
Yes, it was. I don't know if I have the actual original link to the post, but I will send it to you right now in our little hangout, and then you can put it in the thing, and I will also put it right now in the YouTube
chat room.
I have a headache, so I'm losing even more words than I normally do. How's that for specific? Oh, it won't let me put it in there because it's a web address. But it's actually a Dropbox static file that they had posted. I believe Curtis posted it, but I won't swear to that. Here, I'll hold up the picture of the first page of the PDF.
Okay. Hang on, let's lock this. All right, print out flat curves and Bobby, color them any way you want. Take them on your nerdy adventures. Post the photos on social media. Cool. All right, right on. So
I'm actually going to put this behind me, and then they will be on our adventure. Adventure will be our theme for tonight. Can you see it?
yes. Okay.
There we go.
We have Curtis and Bobby with us in our hangout tonight. I'm sorry, I just had to.
Like in last week's episode, in the background, going.
Yeah.
Watching us do our evidence. I don't know.
For sure. All right, so weekly check-in. What's been going on with you guys? I mean, Melissa, we haven't seen you for a couple weeks. Eve, I haven't seen you since Saturday. Anything exciting or anything happen?
Just Survivor! King of the Nerds!
I don't want to get too excited because then we'll just go off on a complete tangent, but yes, Survivor, definitely.
I haven't watched Survivor in years. I've just been subbing in the library at school. It's March's reading month.
Ooh.
Yay, I'll have to make
they have a little
reading and everything else that I'm doing.
book cafe set up in one of the classrooms, and they have hot cocoa and stuff, and they've got the books, and kids are coming down like 6, 7, 8 times a day to get books.
Well, that's
which
good.
Is a lot.
Yeah, that's good.
Kids don't know reading today like they used to.
Oh. Well, this year's theme, the cafe is cute, but I really liked it a couple years ago. It was March's reading month, so it was a whole pirate theme, and I dressed up as a pirate, and I had there was a pirate ship out front, and I had a parrot on my shoulder, and that's
Great.
more of my fun stuff. Arr, matey, read your books, bring them back, not wet, don't drop them in the ocean.
Oh, that's awesome.
You asked. Oh.
So yeah, Melissa, you've been doing the reality recaps for the past couple episodes of Survivor?
Well, I just write my blog. But
Okay.
yeah, last week was the first episode, and Wednesday was the second, and those blogs are really funny, so go to yourrealityrecaps.com and read them. And my King of the Nerds blogs.
Oh, just all the blogs.
All the blogs.
Yeah, I
March
really
is reading month.
Sorry, what was that?
Said March is reading month, so they should read some blogs too.
So go read some blogs.
It counts.
Yeah, you always choose really good snapshots for the captions.
Yeah, I got some really good ones this week for Survivor.
Yeah, if you guys want to go check that out, I'll have Melissa's blog site posted in the description below. So go read up for March Reading Month.
You're making fun of me. That's not very nice.
No, I don't know. I don't think he's making
not
fun of
making
you.
fun of you.
I'm going to say what happened on King of the Nerds tonight if you aren't nice to me.
No. Okay, all right, we're done with March Reading Month.
All of a sudden I get muted.
Still no power here. Forever outnumbered.
Yeah, and you're in the middle on our screens. Well, mine anyway.
Yeah.
You're right in the middle.
So, thorn between two roses?
If you want to say it that way, I guess.
Well, I didn't want to say the other way because it has a negative connotation.
You're the creamy filling in the middle of the Oreo? 'Cause that's the best part, right?
Cookie!
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
All right, cookies are good. I'll take cookies.
I have had a busy week well, busy past few weeks really. It was the last few days before my March break, so I had to get one thing that was stressing me out. I had to get all of my note cards passed in for a research paper that is due at the end of the year, and I had a midterm quiz, which was so. Yay,
So,
school!
if you turn in your note cards, how are you supposed to do your paper?
The note cards are going to be graded and given back to us after March break, and then we do our rough copy, and then once we have our rough copy, I guess we pass that in, and then we get the rough copy back, and then we do a final copy from the rough copy. It is a very long process, and I am not used to it.
I'm thinking, what if your teacher doesn't give you all the note cards back? Or switches your cards with somebody else's cards?
That would just be me.
Well, not on purpose. I didn't mean on purpose. But I'm thinking, imagine if I mean, and also that's like, how many note cards did you turn in? 175 or something like that?
It was the number we had to do was 150.
Okay. And how many students does this teacher have?
There's only like 16 of us in the class.
Okay, that's still a lot of cards. So they're going to read that, and then they're going to read your rough draft, and then they're going to read your final draft. That is reading.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know exactly what her plan is for all that, but I just have to go with the flow. But thankfully,
do the assignment.
Sorry?
I said you just have to go with the flow and do the assignment.
Yep. Because that's when I need to graduate, and I am going to graduate.
Yes, you are.
So now that I am on March break, I'm going to be catching up on videos that I have not been able to do because of the note cards. And also, I have gotten back into daily vlogging for the week.
That's cool.
So, on my channel, I'm going to have a video up, I really hope every day. I'm going to need to stay up to probably like ridiculous hours. Like I was actually editing my vlog tonight right before we got in this, and I actually accidentally deleted my good morning clip, so I'm going to have to redo that. Everybody
you can do your good morning clip in the evening.
Exactly. No one will know except the people who are watching this hangout, so shh.
It's our secret.
Exactly. So I'm having fun with that so far. Yesterday, I got the idea from one of my friends, Dan. He put his GorillaPod with his camera on a Nerf gun and kind of had like an first-person shooter view. So I did that with my water gun, and it looks really cool. You guys should go check it out.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
You'll have to put that link below as well.
Oh, that link is going below. You can find my channel link down there, and go check that out. I recently have done a lot of top 3 moments for King of the Nerds, and those are going to keep coming. So if you like those, there's more.
Sweet.
Okay, so let's get to the meat and potatoes of this show. Well, actually, first of all, starting with why Alice is not here. So, Alice she's gone through an ordeal, and it kind of has a silver lining. So basically what the deal is,
she was kidnapped by pirates, and they took her to their island where they buried the treasure, and she found it, and Captain Jack is going to be there in a few minutes to kidnap her back because she has rum as part of her treasure, and all's good with the world. Savvy?
Savvy. I was actually gonna say the doctor came and she went off with him for a few hours, but she'll be back next week.
She
But
would
I like
that.
your story too.
I think she'd like yours better.
Yeah, she would like mine better. I was actually gonna throw in a little bit with a weeping angel, just to add some suspense.
They scare me too much. I couldn't help with that adventure. They creep me out.
Oh my, weeping angels are just, bleh, I don't like them. Do you think
Saw
they?
some way too realistic cosplay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh yeah. Don't give me flashbacks of that, please. With the Doctor Who set, sorry, little tangent here. With the Doctor Who pop vinyl set that's coming out, did they make a Weeping Angel too? Do you think?
They did. Why? Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Oh no. The evil
You're never
laugh.
going to be able to blink again.
Exactly.
I'll be locking the room when I leave it.
Good idea. All right, so really, for reals, meat and potatoes. Do you want to now, Melissa? I know you don't play tabletops very much, but Eve and I play Dungeons and Dragons, and I have a couple stories that I can share. Eve, do you have any? Like
Sure.
any good ones that you have clear in your mind?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you go with Dungeons and Dragons. You go on so many adventures. Sometimes they all just kind of like mash together.
I think my DM would be a little insulted with that little comment, but all right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Well, I'm just gonna say that I've played a few characters, and the one I did back in college. My big story was that I was an elf cleric mage,
Okay.
I believe, and
Ooh.
apparently I pissed off my god,
Ooh.
and no, this was the Ravenloft adventure. I basically got cursed and turned into a drow.
Oh.
Which kind of sucked because most of our adventures, I believe, were in sunlight and that kind of thing, and so I had to always have a cloak on me and cover my hands, or lest I would burn up in the sun. And
Hate when that happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the best part was that when this all happened, that was fine. I dealt with that, but then a little bit later on, because it was the person I was dating, we went on he did a single adventure with me, and it was a series of tests, basically by my god, but I didn't know it. And one of the, I was going through this town, and of course I'm like all huddled up, kind of like my, this, and I come upon this very cold, shivering boy, and it's like, oh, I want to help him. But if I give him my cloak, I'm, one, going to scare him, and two, I'm going to burn up.
Right.
I'm screwed either way. But mostly I was going to get killed by people and tortured, whatever, so I didn't give him my cloak. Well, apparently that was not the right choice. So then my god abandoned me, and so I lost all my cleric powers. And then the ex-dating partner was surprised that I was crying about it. What's wrong? I'm like, oh, I was traumatized.
I bet.
But then I hit higher level and got stuff back. Oh, apparently somebody's tired. You go to bed too.
Bella.
But I have lots of good adventures now. Jim's our DM, and I have a ring that he let me keep when we switch from 3.5 to 5. Okay. So every once in a while I blow things up with my scorching ray. He did cut me off from actually playing and singing, because it was distracting, which I thought it was kind of strange that he's like, no, go ahead originally. I'm like, all right, so I'm like singing little songs in the background going, okay, so they get their bonuses. Remember to use your bonus, but I was making up songs and whatever, but I don't know. Now you tell one of your stories after my trauma story. You need a happy story.
I've actually had a few really good times in D&D. I'll just tell you about the most recent one that is in the campaign right now. We're playing version 5, so that's the latest version, and my character is a half-elf fighter that I have modeled kind of after Green Arrow, but
Okay.
I don't use a bow. I use a crossbow instead, and I'm Irish.
Can you do the accent?
And of course I can do the accent. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, I can really do it. They're actually Lucky Charms.
Oh, you don't even know I always get mistaken for a very tall leprechaun. Don't understand it. Everyone, like, the first time I started doing that, the whole table just looked at me with this weird look, and my friend Cassie was like, "What are you doing?" It was great. Anyway,
like, I'm in character.
exactly. I got like a little bonus dice for it one time for being in character, so that was cool.
Inspiration.
Our party went searching. Well, didn't really go searching. Well, kind of. We found a very big fortress that formerly belonged to a band of creatures called Shohagen, and they're like, the way our DM described it, they look like what I described as fish machamp. They're like aquatic, really muscled creatures that had 4 arms. So I automatically thought, okay, 4 arms, large, muscled, it's machamp, and it's aquatic, so fish machamp. It made sense to me. In the fortress, we're going along, we did fight a few of them, and there was this really heavy breathing coming deep within the fortress. So we're looking down this really long corridor, and we get to the end, and there's just a big open pit. And we don't know if we need to go across, we don't know if we need to go down, we don't know what's going on. So my character, just being not completely, but he's hard-headed. So if he hears something that doesn't sound right, he's gonna shoot at it. Malcolm does not think straight. So I go to shoot one of my bolts. I get a critical fail, which is a 1 on a 20-sided die, for those of you who do not know. With version 5, when you get a critical failure, that activates wild magic surges on the island that we are on. So I get this 1, we flip to the magic surge table, and you have to roll 2 d10s, and it's when you roll the 2 d10s, the numbers come out between 1 and 100. So I rolled, I forget what it was, I think like 68, and that one said, what did it say? I think it said you randomly shoot magic at the closest creature to you, or sorry, a random creature close to you, and it levitates in the air. Okay. Previously, we had learned that this fortress that is apparently made of some kind of skin barnacle is, like, the whole fortress is basically a creature. So I decide, hey, I'll shoot my magic at this creature. And as I do, the entire fortress starts shaking and crumbling, and it levitates. So as stuff is falling down on us, or around us, we have to roll to see if we can keep running like 100 feet out of this fortress. And as we're running, of course, some critical fails happen. One of our party mates, Cassie, she loses her hair, and then she turns invisible, and then we can't hear her. So that was fun. Once we got out of the fortress, we realized it appeared to be a giant worm that was stuck in the ground that acted as the Shohagen's deity that they made offerings to, and pretty much it just floated in the air and then slammed down on the ground, and its guts were all over the place. It was some of the nastiest stuff that happened, but I thought it was. I just thought I was a genius. Wild magic surge. Okay, let's shoot this creature we don't know what it is.
And it will levitate.
It's
what was
not.
the movie where the worms came out of the ground with Kevin Bacon?
Tremors.
Tremors. You were killing little tremors.
Yeah, except it was just one big 100-foot worm. It was nasty.
Like on Star Wars.
Yes, like in Star Wars. Thank you. See?
You're welcome.
Full circle. And then, of course...
my shirt.
Ooh, yeah. That is a good shirt.
I think I need to send it to you, though, because it feels like you went through the dryer.
Oh.
Feeling a little, I won't be wearing this one out in public.
No. Probably not the best idea.
I think
Okay, so those are just a couple of our Dungeons and Dragons stories. If you guys have a story that you'd like to share, go over to the Nerd Chat Central Facebook page and leave us a little post with your story. And let's just relish and share our love for tabletop fantasy role-playing games.
Well, and I don't know if you post yours, but ours are posted on the How We Roll section of the Nerdvana.
Okay.
They're shortened versions of our adventures, but you get to see us, act out our stuff. Not LARPing, but, we connect on Google and all that. We play, and it's all recorded and blasted, and then Jim cleans it down a bit. But I love it because Jim does the accents for me. It just makes me giggle. And on that one, I am Dewey the Gnome Bard. Dewey the Bard, the librarian bard. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing with him yet. I seem to put a lot of characters to sleep before we attack them.
Well, that's kind of the best way to do it. I mean, if they're asleep, they can't fight back, so free hits.
Yeah, so there's a couple different spells that I've used to immobilize somebody instead of just because I can do the ray from my ring. Okay. But if I roll low,
nothing happens.
But if I can do sleep and at least hopefully I'll take silently take somebody out before I start doing the fire gun over. But I think one of the more fun adventures, but kind of strange, was we had to find, we needed to retrieve some albino dire bat hair.
Okay.
That's what they needed. It's like, okay, so we're coming up with this plan. Well, what can we do? And well, we can talk to animals, kind of, and charm them or whatever. Albeit, had our different ways. We're gonna try to, in case we need to be more violent about it or whatever. Ways to do it without killing anybody first.
Yeah.
So we go in there, and basically, right off the bat, do a charm animal. And so then it was just this really nice conversation. It's like, oh, hi, how are you? Hi, we're good. We're not here to hurt you at all. We just were wondering if we can maybe take some of your hair from you. If we could shave some of your hair. We really need some, and maybe we could do something in trade. So that it's worth your while too. And just all the calm, quiet, nice talk of, oh, well, we'd like to. And I just kept waiting for something, you know, explosive or death ensuing to happen. But it was all okay, sure, go ahead. And you know, the way you can help me is that you can help me with this. And they like move their arm, and all you see across the ceiling are little babies all over. And she wants us to help her transplant some of her babies around out in the world so that they can continue living on more.
Okay.
But just, you know, it's just one of these things where you're talking with the character. Yeah, we want something from you, and you just say, okay. You sure about that? Okay, well, we're going to shave you. You sure? You're okay with this? Shaving you? You know. And, because it was a very large dire bat. Very large.
Okay.
And it was just kind of, you know, you're just waiting for something to happen. It's like, something's got to happen. This thing's going to rip our heads off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For sure. Lots of craziness happening in D&D.
Well, and that also led into having to get the ant venom one or something, and then the ogre teeth. That was a fun one. I blew somebody up off in that one. But see, all of our adventures you can watch, you know, on the videos that are posted, you know, to get a really better feel for it.
Yeah, on the Knights of Nerdvana YouTube channel, or on the actual website itself?
Both. It'd be under How We Roll, but they're posted on YouTube under that Knights of Nirvana
Alright.
channel.
Cool. So I will link that in the information below as well. We're getting a lot of links tonight. That's awesome.
Let me try.
Yay, nerd promotion.
Dude,
Alright.
we want you. Don't kill our characters.
No, John, let them live. Please.
One of our characters did have that critical one and rolled. He should have had a luck roll, and that didn't go well. And there was poison and a bad hit in that. So basically, ended up happening. He ended up losing an eye.
Oh.
So that we wouldn't have to recreate the character.
Did he get to keep it?
The character?
No, the eye.
No. That was the okay. Let's not quite kill you, so we'll just kind of maim you.
Right. Okay, right on. All right. Well, Melissa, you're looking kind of tired over there, so let's switch over to video games.
I know stuff about video games.
All right. Well, you head us off. What's your favorite video game? And people in the comments, what is your favorite video game? Let's see who matches up and who maybe has a little confrontation.
All right.
Wow.
Well, I think my favorite one would have to be Zelda Wind Waker, because I just love the artwork in that game, and it's so just fun to look at.
And it's a very vast world. I mean, admittedly, I think I've only played Wind Waker once when I was at my friend's house, but the world does look really cool. It's very cartoony, and when you drive the boat, is it anywhere?
What do you mean?
Like, there's not a set path, like you get in the boat.
Oh, yeah, you can go anywhere you want.
Okay.
And you can drive around all the little other islands and look for heart pieces and map pieces, and like, yeah, it's very open. Like, there's lots of side quests. I mean, there's the main thing, and then there's lots of different side things that you can do, which I haven't even done them all. But I just love it. It's just so cute, the little trees, and yeah, I love it. And Final Fantasy games. I love the Final Fantasy games.
Hey, that's one thing that just going back to Zelda for a second. That's one thing that I really liked about a lot of the Zelda games is that they have that open world feel to them without, I guess, technically being open world like Assassin's Creed or something.
Like Skyrim.
Yeah, like Skyrim.
Yeah, it's
But
not Skyrim, but it's similar.
limited open world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to the open world Zelda Wii U game that's coming out.
I don't think I've heard much about that one because I don't have a Wii U.
No, I don't either. I'm getting one though, so that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's going to be, I swear. I already have Super Smash Brothers.
I've seen some people playing Super Smash Brothers. I've never been really good at Super Smash Brothers. I end up being a button masher in those fighting games, because I'm trying to do the combos and my brother's kicking my ass and I'm like, just give me a minute, just give me a minute.
Let me figure this stuff out.
Yeah, yeah. It's not as bad as when you tried to teach me how to play Halo.
Left, right, B, A, start, select.
Yeah, and then you can tilt the thing this way, or you gotta tilt it this way. Although I do fine with games I like the SSX games, like snowboarding and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I do those just fine. I don't know what the difference is.
Right. Eve, what's your favorite video game?
I play a lot of Angry Birds and
Angry Birds?
puzzle type ones, like Bejeweled Blitz, stuff like that, where it's figuring stuff out.
Have you ever played tower defense games?
No, I don't really have a video game system, so it's only what I play on my phone. I mean, my kids Minecraft and stuff. What's that?
I said those count. Game apps are legitimate games.
Mm-hmm. They're games.
I love I love blowing stuff up with my, Angry Birds, and anytime I see stuff like Pac-Man or anything like that is good.
Mm-hmm.
I would be bad video game system because I would never get off of it. My kids love to do the Minecraft stuff. But I still have all my original board games. I have Battleship and all my original Life and Monopoly, and I have Clue. Oh, it's my D&D version of Clue. But my original Operation, my original Life, original Monopoly, original Battleship.
Every single one of those games you just mentioned ended friendships in my childhood. We got competitive, and when somebody lost, oh boy, watch out.
Watch if they lost any game?
No, just one of those four, because, I don't even really know what. Well, Monopoly, that's easy to tell with that one with my friends. You have too many properties. Well, you took all my money, and
Why'd you have to build another hotel on Boardwalk?
Oh, do not go there with me.
Boardwalk.
But they're fun. They're fun. I like them. I actually wish that kids and just people nowadays were as into board games as I was when I was younger, and still am a little bit. I mean, I still play Clue. No, sorry, not Clue. I'm terrible at Clue. I still play Monopoly. I still play Life. I actually have Firefly sitting in my closet just off to that direction.
That's cool.
For sure.
Well, I think they're starting to get a comeback. I mean, there's groups like it used to be to do D&D. You had to have a big group, or you got together at these monthly. I don't want to call them a Comic-Con, but it was a monthly gathering of D&D players.
Yeah.
Competition. This you can do with your friends. You can do it online. You don't have to actually get together or be in state. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember a while back, my friends and I, we did, we called Monday Night Gaming, and we, yeah, we just got together on Monday nights and played board games. There was Dominion, Settlers of Catan. We had Cards Against Humanity a few times.
You can play that on Google Hangout too.
I have before, and I lost very badly because my cards were terrible.
We should play again now.
Like right now,
Yeah, why not?
because I don't know how to do it. Like, I don't know how to get it.
It's just to the side.
Is it really?
Yeah, it should be one of the things that pops to the side. Add apps, Dice Stream, Hangouts against.
Oh, okay. No, come back. Oh, you did it already. Okay. Okay. Do you guys want to do Cards Against Humanity?
I've actually never played it.
Okay, so we're doing it.
Okay, so we're doing it.
I guess
So
so.
I have to add an app.
It kind of shows you already.
It's giving me.
Well, let's see what happens when I hit start game and see what happens.
I'm just gonna click accept on the button that says accept. And
Yeah,
see
you have
what
to accept it. You have to have 3 people to play.
Okay. Are you guys maybe in for a treat?
Or me not.
What?
With my last piece of caramel.
Let's see. Alan Mullins. I feel old because I've been playing video games since the old NES and SNES. I love SNES and NES. That's like, I remember when I was young, we had a NES, and then later on we got a SNES. I played those all the time. Mario and Duck Hunt all the way. That is wonderful. Oh gosh,
It
what was
was
this?
beautiful.
Hangouts Against Humanity is a Google Plus Hangout app designed for playing. Well, yes, obviously. Please be aware this game is intended for mature audiences. Available on YouTube, review, and subjects issues here. Do I really have to click this button that says I am a horrible person?
Yes.
All right, I consent. That's
All right.
I'm not seeing anything.
okay.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, are you in, Melissa? I see Eve and I. Where are you? Wait, what if I do that? Oh no, there's nothing.
If you go over by the recent apps, and by the 3 dots, it expands it. And then you should be able to click on it, and then it'll do whatever.
Okay, sorry, where do I click?
Exactly.
That's helpful. Maybe.
Put this. Oh, man. Oh.
Alan is saying, or you can go to the website where you can start a game for free and private. Yeah, we could. But let's just see how this goes for the first little while.
Well, did you get to pull it up, Melissa?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's things are spinning. Graphics are spinning.
Are spinning as in like it's waiting for it to load?
I think so.
Oh.
Let's see what happens when it start game. It says you need at least 3 people to play. Okay, so still spinning.
Oh, there you are. I see you.
Yep, there she is.
Okay. Start game. All right.
Blaze against community.
We are. Let's see here. Okay, well, first let's put the point value down. Let's go 5 points. And ooh. Okay, I'm gonna throw in some various sets here that I see. Let's see here. That one. Definitely have to go that one, and that one. That one. And no, not that one. Okay, that looks good. Start game.
All right.
Okay. So, in the name of blank, first of his blank. So, yeah, you two, Melissa, what you're doing is one of your white cards, you need to choose two of those that you feel would best fit that phrase or what you think will entice me to choose your answers. But you don't tell me what your answers are.
Okay.
It's a guessing thing.
So am I trying to match your answers or just have the one you like the best?
You're trying to, well, for me personally, the way I play this game is I put answers that would appeal to the judge. So you would want to choose answers that appeal to me.
Okay. And like, I just click on my cards and...
I believe so.
Okay.
Click on your cards, and then I think there's an option to like submit them. Is that right, Eve?
What's that?
Like she needs to click on the card she wants, and then there should be a button to actually submit them.
There should be. I thought I kicked something and it doesn't look like it came through, so now I'm checking again.
Well, I do see two face-down cards right now, so I'm guessing those are Eve's.
Yeah, it won't let me choose any other ones, so those ones behind you are probably mine.
Okay.
There we go. Put you up in the corner. But we can't see those till you click on them. But yeah, when I click on one, it says it puts number 1 on it, and then the second one it says number 2, and then somewhere it said submit.
Okay. Well, oh, there we go.
I don't know which
okay. In the name of F Mountain, first of his foreskin. Oh dear. And come on, where's the second one? Once this will start behaving. Maybe there's a delay. Maybe that's why I can't see them as I click on them immediately.
Can't see what?
Like Melissa's cards here, they're still both face down, but I clicked on them.
We have to like click and then right click, show them or something, or double click on them.
Come on. I don't understand why this is happening.
Well, you have to make sure you click on them in order, too. Click on the one first, and then click on the other.
Oh. Alright. See, I'm clicking on it, but nothing's happening.
You might have to click it and have it click show. Or reveal. Or flip.
I'm not getting any of those options.
What options are you getting?
Reload page, open in dashboard, open frame in new tab, open frame in new window, save frame as, print frame, print window. It's a weird thing.
I can't even remember what I picked now.
Well, hopefully I can tell you soon.
I don't think it's worth all this like build up. I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's kind of disappointing.
Well,
I know. Sorry.
If you double click it or just select it just once, do you get options that pop up to do something with it?
Nope. Like if I drag my mouse over it, like as it is right now, and because you guys can see what's happening on the screen, right? Like you see Eve's answers right now.
Or you don't.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's not how this works. Okay. Like if I put my mouse on one card, it kind of like elevates itself a little bit above the other card, and then I click on it, and nothing happens. And then I double click on it, and it gets highlighted blue, but nothing else. So that's a thing.
Well, I don't know what to tell you either.
Learning Hangouts, what is it? Learning Hangouts Against Humanity with Nerd Chat Central. It doesn't go as smoothly as you'd think.
Well, somebody in YouTube was saying about posting something up there.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Want me to send the link to the website? Okay, check Twitter. All right. Alan, you would. Well, actually, no. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna check Twitter. I have a 1 on there. Okay, that's actually not much.
Let me see.
I don't think this is going to work the way we want it to.
Are they supposed to flip over so we can see them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they should.
Oh.
I don't know why Eve's did and yours aren't. It's a strange thing.
You like that, I see.
Come on, we're nerds. We should be able to figure this out.
We should. Do we need to construct a... What is it? A road... Oh, whoa, what is this? Eve has opened capture. Okay. Sure. Let's turn on the camera. I don't exactly know why. Everybody smile. Selfie.
What?
I don't know. I'm being foolish. I'm being foolish and I don't know what's happened. Alright, well we've actually gone the hour that we're normally do it for, and I have video editing to do, so do you want to call it a night here?
Whatever. I wanted to play, but...
Eve, maybe, can you see if you can host?
What, take over this, get out and start it?
What?
What do you mean? Get out and restart a new one, or what?
No, like the Hangouts Against Humanity app that's over on the side. Can you click on that in this Hangout and then host it from there?
I'm trying to figure out how to get it to, there we go. Here we go. It wants you first.
Oh. Why does it
Don't
always
make you
have
feel
to be me?
special.
Hmm?
I'm so special. Oh, yeah, and then I bring that up, and then we're back to this nonsense. So confusing. Hey, there's a question thing. Interference. Note. June. Reset known bug. Sometimes when a new person joins, you may get dealt more than 10 cards. People joining and leaving can cause strange. Floating video message can go outside of the frame. Well, that's all very nice, but that doesn't tell us anything. Let's try restarting. Maybe that will do something.
Sometimes all you need to do is turn it off and on again.
Yep. That's normally what has to happen. Alright, let's go back here. So here we go. To reset the application.
There we go.
Okay.
Game.
Thank you, Eve. Okay.
Give me some candy. I can figure it out.
Start game. Oh,
Okay.
okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys will have to only send me one card.
All right. So if you're still around, we've somewhat figured out Hangouts Against Humanity, and we're going to play that now. Okay. In Rome, there are whisperings that the Vatican has a secret room devoted to... Oh. Oh, dear goodness. All right. Mine's... Okay, we got it in.
So both of you have answered.
Yes, we have.
Terrible.
All right. And of course, I have to read them out loud. In Rome, there are whisperings that the Vatican has a secret room devoted to swiftly achieving orgasm or being awesome at sex, which kind of ties into the first one.
It's good to know that we have the same mind frame in this.
If I click on it once, the circle, the eye appears on it, so now you should be able to see them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just the winner. I'm going to go for the fast one.
Drat.
So that means that she's going to be in there for this one.
Yes. So you get to choose.
All right.
I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate. Dear goodness. Well, these. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this one, just because I can't pass it up. It's too awesome.
All right. When I am a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate raptor attacks and Nerd Chat Central.
What? Okay. How did that? Are you able to make like a personal card?
It throws random stuff like that in.
Okay, that's cool.
I have to go with that one.
Yes, raptor attacks.
Just because that scene in the Jurassic World movie is so awesome. In the trailer.
Oh yeah. Wait,
so
you mean
awesome.
Chris Pratt is riding along with the raptors?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that does look pretty cool.
So now what do I do?
Did you pick a winner?
I think I thought I did.
You end up have to clicking them both once, so they have like almost an eyeball on the back of them.
Oh,
And
I see.
then gives you to click a winner, and then you gave him the win.
There we go.
Okay. And sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's like a pipe that makes noise in my room. Anyway, and what did you bring for show and tell, little Tommy? I don't know why I just threw in little Tommy. It's late and my mind is, yeah. Okay. Oh, see, now it's working. Okay, so what did you bring for show and tell? A beached whale. And Kanye West. Oh, man. Oh, that is... Goodness. Kanye West. Well, Kanye West would totally interrupt you, so that's not helpful.
He did the whole thing for you. You wouldn't have to worry about anything.
Yeah. And probably better than you.
It's my show and tell, Kanye. Yeah, I know. I'm going to let you finish, but this kid's show and tell is so much better than yours. And I don't see a beach whale being amusing in any sense, so congratulations, Kanye West.
I get to go my hair blonde.
Oh, we have 2 cards?
Oh, it's me again.
Oh, yeah, you. Is it you? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
And there are 2 cards. So what is this? How does this work?
You choose 2 answers?
Oh, big cars.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try that. Okay, so what's fun until it gets weird and white people like? Okay, oh, bother. Why am I not able to choose? Gosh darn it. Oh, it's not letting me choose. I don't understand. Go home, iMac, you're drunk. Yeah, no, this isn't letting me.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to pick one. No, that's not
No,
it.
it just really lets you pick the last one.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I don't have any submit button coming up.
I did until I got to the second row of cards.
Oh, there we go.
Was it your last card?
Yeah, it's my last card.
Yep.
I guess I'll have to do that then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how this is going to work, but let's try it.
Dude, I have 2, but one doesn't have, it's just blank.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Which one do I read it for? Both of them?
Whichever one you think it sounds more interesting with.
Okay, hang on a sec.
Alan
is saying, yes, you can play with cards that are blank, and when click on them, you can put what you want on them. Okay.
So, you didn't write anything on it.
Alright, so I guess nothing is fun until it gets weird, and white people like nothing?
I guess so. Or, what's fun until it gets weird is nocturnal emissions, and white people like those too.
Yeah, yeah, that they very well could do that. I mean, if that's
Huh.
their prerogative.
I can't seem to make them go away now.
If you clicked on one,
Yeah, I clicked on yours, but I can't
Mhm.
get the eye to come up on the other one.
Well, I think if you click them both, then you should get a chooser or something. I don't know. I've only played this a couple times, and I know it does
Yeah.
this weird stuff.
And the last time I played this, thankfully I wasn't the host, and it was on some kind of like Zooja website. I don't exactly remember what it was, but it was different than this, which can be a good thing sometimes, but not when we don't understand things.
No, definitely not. And this is why we play on the website.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did Alan actually tweet you that website?
No, not on
Not
Twitter.
me.
Is that
Okay.
what he's going to send me?
I thought there was something about that. Let me see. Yeah, Alan asked, "Do you want me to send you the link to the website?"
Yeah.
Eve said sure, and then Alan said, "Okay, check Twitter."
No, you're not on Twitter now. All
Yeah,
right.
he's
Pretend
only
you're.
playing the online one, not the Google Hangouts one.
Yeah, right. Hang on. So would I just open another window and?
Yeah, I think that would probably be what we do. That's what I did last time, I think.
Yeah, it's not letting me click on this card at all.
I don't know about this. We all have to do it. There's too many instructions. We'll have to work on that another time.
Yeah.
But we all have a point.
This is a fun. This is a really fun game. Just it's the figuring things out part that's difficult.
Yes.
The figuring things out part is always difficult.
English is hard, guys.
English
I don't
is
think that phrase fits in here. Now that I think about it.
so is math.
Let's see if I can get it to do what it did last time. Apparently not.
On the bright side, we all tied.
Yeah.
That's pretty nifty.
Mhm.
All right. So since that's
I think that's about it for the night.
all right. Well, that was a good attempt and some really good conversation beforehand. Thank you to those who have stuck around. And next week we should be back with the actual King of the Nerds post show. And until then, do my eyes look red to you?
You're kind of
I'm looking at my eyes on the screen and they look very red. I don't understand it. Maybe I'm sad because the Hangout wasn't working the way it was supposed to.
Oh well.
We need to defeat that evil for next week.
Yes, better luck next time because we are troopers.
That's right.
Awesome. All right, so thank you, Melissa, for joining us once again.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, our pleasure. It's always great to have you with us.
It's always great to be here.
sometime we should definitely have either on the Nerd Chat channel or my channel do a like back and forth on reality shows, because I
Oh,
know
yes.
we both have a lot of things we could say about Survivor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And read my Survivor blogs.
Yes,
Yeah, my King of Nerds
on
blog.
Reality Recaps and Melissa's personal blog, which will be linked in the description below. Also, check out Knights of Nerdvana on How We Roll, and the YouTube channel and the actual website. And, oh yes, there was also, hang on, let me bring up the chat, the Pressed Nerds PDF that Eve mentioned at the very beginning of the show. You can print off your own, color them, and then take them around to all of your nerdy adventures. And Curse and Bobby will always be with you.
And they want to see them. They say to they said to post them. So
Yes, post them on social medias with hashtag Nerds Rule and
hate your nerds.
Press Nerds.
Press Nerds. Yes, that's it. Thank you. I should have thought that immediately, but I didn't. Any last thoughts?
Hashtags in this.
Any last thoughts from either of you?
Be excellent to each other and party on.
Keep reading.
Keep reading.
Always read. It's important.
Especially the terms and service agreements.
Yes. Live long and prosper, everybody.
Fine print.
All
right, guys.
All right. Well, have a good night, everyone. Sorry. And we will see you next Friday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.